I'm going to talk about identification of dimensions and measure within the data set. In experiment 3, that the aim of the experiment that identify the classify data set filed into a dimension and measured and understand how they are used in data visualization, and to understand the dimension and measure clearly to learn the separate categories and numerical data to apply the real-time data set analysis. Concept of explanation that is like in Tableau data is uh, mainly in dimension, qualitative non-numeric data, and example customer name, region, category used for grouping, labeling, and filtering. And this measurement is like quantitative numeric data. Example sales profit quality and sales quality, and used for calculation like sum and average etc. For extra point dimension are usually displayed a blue color in Tableau, and measure are usually contains green color. For example, in data source we ordered sample superstore. In that we implemented trim upper lower and country. This will be a little different color. And we have implemented data visualization by using color and rows. In for color we used some learn, and for rows we implemented in upper. And um, and for function for better data handling we used upper lower that convert text to uppercase and lower that convert text to lowercase. And this real time example is for for this is the lower example. And for a real example, if we take a region, if we take region, in this region it is a dimension, and it will take a sales, it is a measure, and bar chart sales by a region, and pie chart category distribution. So this is the pie chart category, it is a distribution. We have implemented in columns customer calculators and some lens. And this rows trim, rows we have implemented trim. And and it helps in a better data understanding, makes visualization easier, and improves decision making, and organize large data set efficiently. And um, uh, and this have some limited accesses helps in a better data understanding, make visualization easier. And this limitation is wrong classification may lead a incorrect analyzation, requires basic understanding of a data. And in this we have implemented a chart that will be present in a left side, and it will be shows the greater side. And in right we have implemented a string that we have two sides and right and left. It will shows different types of file names and physical table and remote file. And in right side it will shows the different markable, and left side it will shows a different markable and len and trip. So in this PDF, we have created a identification of dimension and measurement, and also it have replacement category, states, kingdom. So we create as a order, and it will split and replace the content which we created, and cities. And again we implemented the column like different which we implemented before. For example, in column replace and custom calculate file, and in rows we implemented summon lens. It will shows the tablet column. And for split we can categorize in a different manner. And this file is mainly useful for fundamental steps in the data analyzation. And also this describes the file names and physical table and remote file name. We can see everything in a row, column, and table. And this post code we have implemented in column that sumlen and case. While implementing this, if is null regional, then unknown else regional, it will ends. And is nulls will be separated, and null will be separated. Same like we implemented columns and rows in column custom calculating file, and sum lens is null. Row is null. So the main this helps to categorize and works with the data file data part like part and dates, and we have implemented a data part for like in columns some data part, and rows custom calculate file and string manipulation. And this two calculation is mainly for request basic understanding for basic data type, and aggregation function for categorizing data. This function can summarize and categorize data, and also count the match and match field and the match region. Same we implemented columns and rows that sum lengths and the age AGG match and custom calculate file. And same we implemented in a sum lengths and group by region, for which database we are creating. We should implement column and rows. It will use the summarization. And the categories that we implement a formula plus minus and plus subcategory to give a fundamental answer, which we identifying the of the dimension and measurement within the data set. And final conclusion that identifying the dimension and measure this the fundamental steps that data analysis, which helps to create a accurate and measurable visualization is in Tableau. Thank you.